This is such a predicament of serious research. The latest issue of the Serious Signals report is just out. This is our asset allocation report. The title, Extreme Crowding, Metastasizes from Mega Caps to US Small Caps. At the heart of this is this idea about US crowding. The crowding in large mega cap AI has been significant this year. It's what's really driven volatility. In fact, the weakness in November is a great example of the fallout from a very crowded US market. What's interesting is this is now beginning to also shift down into the lower cap region. Importantly, as well, what we're also seeing is a very high risk appetite reading, meaning US is incredibly speculative right now. The correction back in November really modified or pulled this back down a little bit, but not by a whole lot. And so at this current period, what matters in this window is the fact that valuations are going to offer some protection, higher quality will offer some protection, and the factors at risk are really trending and beta. When you bring these elements together, including the rich valuations, even if you offset it with a favorable rate backdrop, the equity allocation now is a whopping low 13% number. This is historically low. We haven't seen this in a few years. The average reading to equities is around 49%. This has been an incredibly bullish reading in the prior few years, and this has meaningfully changed. So this is the stuff that gives us more caution and allows us to really position for a more defensive portfolio. I mentioned earlier that this idea about a crowding US market has been so large cap centric. What we're now starting to see is small cap crowding readings are now starting to get there. What is an important difference is the fact that the crowding that's driven in large cap is predominantly AI and large financials. In the smaller cap arena, it's actually industrials being one of the most dominant area. And so I think this is really a striking image, because what it's saying is that investors in mid and small cap area are now have been going in more aggressively into the power generation, data server side type of AI plays. And that's what I think is driving this. So moral story is that if we continue to see AI volatility, this is now likely to ripple more sharply in the smaller cap arena as well. Take a look at the full report. And as always, happy to take your questions. Thank you.